Getting no girls. It's an art form for me at this point. I just feel like I mastered a completely different level of having no riz. You know how people like try to work on their charisma, whatever, their charm, and you know, trying to spit game with girls? I think it went totally south. And of course, you know, as somebody who gets no play or anything, man, I always be getting roasted. Some of your homies are always the first ones on your dome piece. Like, I'm just gonna keep it real. And I was sick of the slander, man. I was sick of the birdie slander. I was sick of getting flamed. I was sick of it all. Like, I truly had entered my villain arc, bro. I was like, watch me, man. I'm gonna get all the girls, man. Watch me. So that's why I entered this whole phase to begin with. And I'm sure a lot of you that get no girls are watching this video. It's all right, man, bro. Trust. There's somebody out there for you. You gotta keep looking, man. You know what I'm saying? So a year ago, I fell into the trap of watching videos on how to get girls and shit like that. That is not gonna help you at all, bro. Like, I'm just gonna be straight up with you. But what is really gonna help is like improving your life, you know, going to the gym, working out, chasing your ambitions and dreams, and just things along that nature. I was swiping on Tinder for hours. Do not get Tinder. It is such a waste of time. That shit did not fucking help me in the slightest, bro. That John designed to like keep you on it for ages, bro. You're gonna be an old man, decrepit. You're still gonna be fucking scrolling through goddamn Tinder. Like, I was over here thinking I was gonna be 80 years old and have like some kind of heart palpitation when I got a match. I barely got any matches. It was like the rarest moment ever when I got a match. And after that, bro, I get ghosted after like a few messages. And I seriously wondered why. Like, I was sending the worst openers known to man, bro. I was over here like goddamn Shaq on the court bricking, shooting from 3. And I would send like the same like 4 or 5 messages to girls and just hope I scored. But it never worked because they have so many options in front of them on social media. But if you go up to them in real life, chances are you're gonna stand out so much more. And I was like, okay, maybe it's time for me, the no bitchian, to try this in real life. And now keep in mind, like, I was scared as fuck of rejection. And I still am, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. But what I gotta realize is that rejection is kind of like wet socks. You know, you don't want it. You don't want that feeling, obviously. But hey, man, when you start to walk in them squishy socks for a little bit, you know, they start to dry. And you're be able to just walk it off. Okay, what the fuck? I don't even know what that was, bro. Just someone take the goddamn mic away from me. And I wasn't the most confident person ever. I wasn't over here thinking I was stunning or anything. You know, I didn't think I was a 10 out of 10, a fucking baddie, if you will. But, you know, I thought I'm like, okay, I look all right. You know, I'm not the greatest of the bunch, obviously, but maybe I could get some girls, maybe. So what I decided to do is sit down next to this girl in my class and just start talking to her. Because I did a group project with her like a semester before. So I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna say hi, see how it goes. Maybe I'll make a friend out of it or a girlfriend. Who knows? So I sit down, I say what's up. I start chopping it up with her. And I think the conversation went pretty well. Well, at least to my standards. They're not very high because shit, I'm pretty much just a mute. But then in a hallway, bro, like this other dude went up to her and started talking to her, right? And I kid you not, the next class, she was about to sit down next to me and she hit me with a little psych out and she went to sit next to this dude instead. He like waved her over. I was like, nah, man. I was like, bro, what did I do? Like, I don't even know. I was like, fuck, man. I mean, GG to this guy, but like, but fuck, man. I'm total ass at getting girls. Jesus Christ. Maybe this dude just had that charm to him. I don't fucking know. I mean, he was a guy with a backwards hat, so maybe that's what it is. I gotta start wearing a backwards hat and boom, girls are just gonna start spawning in out of nowhere. I was like, screw it, man. I'll try again. We were about like a month into the semester, so I was like, okay, maybe I should just try in a different class. So at this point, bro, I walked into the room. I pretended like I was Duke Dennis. I sat down like I was him, all right? Like, I was like, damn, man, if I want to feel confident talking to this girl, bro, I gotta feel like him. So I looked in some of my classes. I'm like, damn, all right. I saw this girl. I was like, damn, she kind of fine, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. So I look over at her. I'm like, shit, man. I gotta talk to her at some point during the school year. And at one point, bro, I did. I finally got the balls to do it. So in class, we were putting a group together. So I was like, shit, bro, maybe after class, I go talk to her, you know, see what's up. So that's exactly what I did. You know, I was kind of walking and talking with her for like 5 minutes. Like the conversation was going pretty well. We were really chopping it up, bro. She was smiling and shit. Like, nah, she was looking at me straight in the eye. I was like, maybe I just gotta let myself cook a little bit more. That's it. Or maybe, you know, after this last story, maybe I just gotta step out of the goddamn kitchen. But we'll get to that later. Anyways, I talked to her and I eventually get her Snapchat. I was like, oh, bet. But unfortunately, the words that I was not expecting hit me like a goddamn truck the next morning. I asked to hang out maybe sometime soon. She was like, hey, you know, I'm sorry, but it was nice meeting you, but I'm seeing someone right now. I was like, fuck, bro, that is so tough. The one time I actually scored, oh, nah, that hit. I was like, damn, bro, that is unfortunate. But I said, all right, no worries. But then, like, she hit me with a see you in class winky face. I was like, fuck, man, what the hell is that even supposed to mean? You know, as someone who considers themselves a no bitchian, I can't decipher any kind of like hints or anything like that. When I'm sitting here recording a YouTube video, my brain is going, right? But when it comes to hints, bro, my brain is like the goddamn loading screen of a YouTube video, bro. That's truly how it is when you get no bitches, man. It's kind of tough. Like, you don't really understand like anything that comes with trying to rizz up a girl. Like, you don't know anything. I'm gonna use this analogy for an example, bro. Let's say you have no fucking clue how to play baseball, right? It's your first game and your coach sticks you in the middle of the field and you're with a goddamn bunch of professionals, bro. You just get with a line drive to the face. Okay, I don't know where I was going with that. Like, I just really don't like playing games, man. Like, that's the part of it I'm like, shit, bro. Is it really even worth it? I don't know. I think for my own mental sanity, it's better for me to just endure the suffering of being called a no bitchian and getting made fun of for getting no bitches than trying to figure out whatever kind of hieroglyphics people be on. Like, goddamn. I've heard stories where people said, like, yeah, girls said something that completely went over my head and they were like, yeah, that was supposed to mean you're supposed to chase me more. I'm like, damn, I don't know. This is a whole goddamn field in itself. Like, I mean, maybe they should teach a goddamn Riz 101 class in college. That's low-key what I need right now. As somebody with no girls in their phone whatsoever, I gotta figure this all out. Like, I really don't understand it. Like, I'm just used to people being more direct. Like, you know, I'm not really used to this yet. I mean, a lot of shit that girls do just goes way over my head. Like, I just don't get it. So I was over there just like hoping Marvin's room would save me from the heartache. But then my friend made a suggestion to me over the Xbox party one night. He was like, yo, we should all go to the club tomorrow. We were like, fuck it, bro. Cause like, I've never been. I didn't really think like, you know, anything was gonna happen there. I was really fucking nervous, but I was still down regardless. And I don't want to talk about what I saw at the club because fuck, man, that's a whole separate video in itself. I'm never going there again. But I'm never going there just for the fun of it ever again. That was just such a bad idea that we cooked up. But anyways, man, we go. So as me and the boys were walking around the club, you know, I see this girl start to look at me a little bit. I was like, all right, I mean, you know, she's not bad looking at all. I was like, okay, I mean, maybe I could go up to her and talk to her. And before I even thought about doing that, she already made the move. I was like, damn, okay. I was like, all right. I was like, shit, man, maybe this girl really does want to get to know me. So I talked to her a little bit and, you know, eventually my friend tells me to go dance with her, right? He's like, all right, don't be a bitch. I don't know what you're doing, but like, you gotta go up to her. I was like, fuck, man, I'm nervous. And he just shoved me towards her. I was like, I mean, that kind of helped because like, shit, man, I don't know what else I was gonna do. Just stand around and be a little bitch the whole night? Like, obviously not, man. Like, I had to do something. And obviously she said yes. And like, bro, she kind of had to teach me a little bit. It was kind of embarrassing because like, shit, man, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, bro. I had no experience with girls, man. And girls that go to the club, most likely, they got a lot of experience with that shit. And I didn't. Meeting someone at a club, yeah, it's not exactly the best idea if you want to find a future partner there. Because chances are, if they're a frequent club goer, I don't know what you call them, they're gonna be there all the time. And they might not even tell you they're going. They might just fucking go without you. But anyways, bro, you know, I was over there Michael Jackson on goddamn skates. Nah, I was fucking shit. But anyways, you know, I got her snap, of course. And I was like, I didn't expect to really talk to her after that. But the next day, she hit me up. And I'm like, shit, bro, this turns the tables a little bit. Because fuck, man, I'm used to being the one that does the hitting up. That does okay, what am I talking about? I got no game. Well, I was about to say does the cooking. I'm not gonna cook. I'm gonna burn the goddamn house down, if any. But anyways, we're texting. And eventually I say, you know, we should FaceTime the next day. But bro, I don't know what changed. But shit, man, I was on the phone with her for 3 hours, bro. Like, she was dumping her entire life story onto me. Man, I just wasted my time because, like, bro, I could have been working on a video or something, but god damn it, bro, 3 hours? I'm gonna sit here and do a little replay analogy. I think that's where I went wrong in that situation, obviously. I mean, why the fuck did I do that for goddamn 3 hours, bro? You know, it wasn't really the best look, spending 3 hours on the phone with a girl I just met. But regardless of that, I thought it went pretty well, because shit, man, I didn't even realize how much fucking time passed. There was barely any silence. And at this point, I was getting a lot of hints that she did want to date me. Maybe I was looking too much into it. Honestly, I think I was. But eventually, I got the dreaded text next. My heart shattered, man. I was listening to Juice WRLD. She said, you know what? You're a really nice guy, but I think we should just be friends. Yeah, that was tough, bro. I was crying in the goddamn club for sure. So I was just sitting there like, I don't know what I did for it to like change that quick. She said something about not wanting a relationship right now, but bro, tell me why. When I was so sad, I went back on those dating apps. I found her on the apps and she said some shit like men suck. I was like, bro, what did I do? Like, I don't even know, man. I was just like sitting there like trying to figure out what I did. Like, I don't know, man. She wanted somebody to prove her wrong. I don't know, but she literally swiped on my friend and my friend was like, yo, wasn't this the girl that you met? Like, I thought she wanted to like get to know you and shit. I was just like, nah, bro, that ship has sailed, unfortunately. Like, just looking back on it, I'm like, damn, I just wish she was honest. But if any of the people mentioned are somehow watching this, no hard feelings. This is just for shits and gigs.